And hello there folks, RJB here from RJB TV with a set of games between Byul and Henessy on the fastest map. It's going to be a best of 3 or best of 4, best of 5, I am not too sure, because I don't know what the score is going to be. I'm going in completely blind. Let me see. Oh, alright, now I'm not sure if I'm set to offline or online because it just shows the exact same message. It just shows the exact same message. So here we got Henessy, also known as Henessy, on the white Protoss, top right of the map, and Gumdor, known as Byul, former professional player, played in 2 ASL seasons, which pretty much puts him at the top of the top of the top of the StarCraft world, because only the very best players in the world make it into the ASL. And he's been there twice, which says a lot about his skills. You're on the Terran, green Terran, right below Henessy. The classic Terran against Protoss matchup. And he's going for what I assume is going to be a factory build order, but he might also just be trying to go for a bunker rush. It is honestly sometimes a little bit difficult to determine, because there's a lot of different pathways that they can go for. I'd say there's more different pathways to go for than on the regular maps, because there's so much more money coming into the banks of these players that they can afford to go for really crazy, wacky build orders that you simply cannot do on normal maps, that are simply impossible to replicate. And yeah, it does look like somewhat of a bunker rush. He's gonna finish a wall in the front here, right with the second supply depot. I think he now knows that Henessy is probably right next to him, and that always spells bad news. It always does. And Henessy starts off with double gateway, no forge. This is highly risky stuff from Henessy. And he might actually take, a little bit of damage here from Byul, because no zealots on the map, and Marines are coming in to have a little bite out of that probe technology. Although Henessy there with good probe micro chasing the Byul away, the Marine is slowly dying. There's nothing it can do. Although it survives because a friend arrives, make it 2, make it 3 friends, and they're here to start punching these pieces of metal into the dust. At least I think probes are made of metal. I know that they're not actually living beings, they're just robots. But maybe robots are living beings. Gets a kill. Oh, Byul here with a really good Marine SCV micro, getting a lot of probe kills. This should not be possible, but Byul is known for making the impossible happen with really good unit control. Does wind up losing every single one of his Marines in that one SCV though, but he did kill 3 probes, and that is pretty big this early into the game, because it disrupts Hennessy's flow. It disrupts Hennessy's plans. What he had in mind, it all has to be slightly adjusted now. Now all that's left to do is hope for Byul that his very aggressive opening build order does not slow him down. Master on the way in the back, 2 zealots in the front trying to make something happen, trying to sneak in, but that barrack land blocks the entrance, and Marines now on the chase, a reversal of roles. Zealot went from the hunter to the hunted, and Zealots do not like being hunted. I can tell you that for sure, for certain. So I've got a little question. There's a fan on my right blowing into my face because it's very hot outside. It's still very hot. We've been having 30 degrees Celsius to almost 37 degrees Celsius for about a week now, and I figured that I can no longer afford to sit and wait until the weather cools down before I make another video. So I put a fan right next to my face, and it's blowing mildly hot air into my face, but it's better than just sitting here with no hot air blowing into my face. But I was wondering, can you hear that fan in the microphone? Or is it, not audible? Is it something you don't notice? Please let me know. Please let me know so that we can find out and fix this by turning it off. So Marine range on the way. Stim probably finished up. Factory on the way there for Byul, getting an engineering bay as well. On a triple barracks and bunker marine medic defense. No third command center, whereas Henessy is now building Dark Templars. He finished his Templars archive. I don't see robotics finished, but robotics is on the way. He might try to break through before the engineering bay finishes and before the turret is built here in the front. It's going to be a race against the clock. Will he get that turret up in the front in time, or will the Dark Templars make the way across into this choke and break it down? I think this SUV is going to build a turret. It's a bunker. Is it going to be this one? Yes, that's the one. The Dark Templar is on the way. Will it be in time? Will it arrive in time? It is literally a race against the clock. The timings are going to be absolutely perfect. For Byul, turret is going to finish. And the Dark Templar is going to, show its face, speak in, but can't get through, and he sees a turret and turns around. There's not actually any units in the front. It's all empty. Actually, there's some Marines in there, scans, out of range of the turret, but it almost gets, it gets taken down. So Henessy there with a not very smooth start to the game. Byul has so far managed to somewhat kick him in the balls a couple of times. Not very hard though, just soft, light taps that have, caused him to, grab for his crotch and say, ouch. And so far, nothing really seems to be working. Dark Templars probably have not been a very good choice. The choice to go for Dark Templars has given Byul a lot of time to grow his economy and his base. He's got turrets on the top, nothing on the bottom, but turrets on the top are closest to where the enemy is. Byul will likely fly a shuttle all the way around to get into Byul's base, but he's most likely going to attack from this short side over the top of Byul's base. That's most likely what he's going to do, because that's fastest. That's simply the fastest method of getting into Byul's base. Pylons on the bottom, Marines moving out to get vision of the map, and they're going to find the pylons and probably kill them by finding them. We have a small, semi-small drop being built. It's 3 shuttles now, might turn into 5 here by Henessy, preparing a shuttle drop there to kill the economy, or maybe kill units here on the top side of Byul's base. Byul being abusive puts a tank on high ground, basically making the bottom side of Hennessy's base a no-go zone. We got a tank drop coming in, 1 cannon on the scene, probes are unstacking, running towards the tank. Tank gets a shot off, but kills pretty much nothing at all. That was a lucky shot for Henessy. Bad shot for Byul, lucky shot for Henessy. The shuttle speed there is on the way for Henessy. Almost finished up. Zealot speed there on the way as well, getting level 1 armor to help protect those Dark Templars, or High Templars I mean, as they unload in Byul's base. Because when they have armor, they're a little bit harder to kill. Getting attack upgrade this early into the game is honestly a little bit less important than armor upgrades. Because you're not really going to be attacking with units, you're going to try to storm the SCVs. The longer the High Templar stays alive with the armor upgrade, the higher the chance you have of hitting a storm before the Templar dies. That's the plan. Comes in over the bottom side, starts unloading, turns 1 shuttle around. It has a High Templar in it, or maybe the Reavers. It's going to be the Reavers. Yes, it has to be the Reaver. Reaver unloads, Reaver shoots. It's Scarab, but the Scarab gets blocked and kills. Absolutely not. A lot of Marines went down. That's a beautiful shot, and gets some SCVs after all. So about 6-7 Marines, about 4-5 SCVs. Not much, but it's honest work. It's something. Not much, but something is always better than absolutely nothing. At least it's something. Drop number 2, over the top right. Marines stepping forward. It's going to be a big drop. Snipes? Oh, snipes everything really quick. You could see the Templar turning around to storm, but it never got the chance. Byul with a very fast click eliminated the threat, neutralized it, and protected the Marines that are so dearly fighting so hard to keep the SCVs alive, to keep them, from not having a job anymore. Because when you die, you don't have a job, you're just dead. That's just a very sad thing, honestly. So then we have 12 gateways and 4 more on the way. Corsairs there for the shuttle drops being built right here. He might build a proxy base right here because we can see pylons being built. So likely going to be a proxy base because this is going to get ledged with tanks, making it impossible for Byul to leave his base. Comes over the bottom side, arrives on the scene. Templar storms on the Marines, but the High Templar number 2 gets taken down, but the Marines are dead and gone. Zealots are still there to try and kill an SCV, but SCV gets pulled away by Byul. I'm not going to let that single one die. Going to keep it safe. The Zealot there is running across the base to try and get some information on what does Byul have. What does Byul have? Triple factory. 8 barracks. That's a lot of barracks. Don't usually see people go for such a very strong and heavy marine defense like this. 8 barracks, that is almost unheard of, but the meta has seemingly changed. I've seen other players go for very heavy marine defensive compositions as well, and they even go for it with the attack. Marines die quick to Templar storms, but they're awesome when you can micro them or just stim them forward to protect tanks or kill storms, but the SCV's running to safety. Storms everywhere except on the SCV. That storm missed, that was 5. That storm was right next to his F5 SCVs. That was a very close call. So far, Henessy doing everything he has to do, but nothing has really connected as he wanted to. But he did get like 40 or 50 Marine kills already with those storms, so something is working. It's just not the kind of effect or result he was wishing for. But maybe this drop here that's coming in right now over the top right is going for the money shot, starts sniping those shuttles, but the shuttles do stay alive. One of them arrives on the scene, but nope. It's a storm on the top. Marines once again do go down, starts unloading it again. It's only Zealots though, but the Zealots might kill some SCVs if the tanks shoot on the Zealots when they're standing right next to the SCVs. Templar on the top there still alive. Eliminated by the tank on the high ground. Another drop being loaded up. He has quite a good number of gateways. The proxy base not yet on the way. He's got 90 probes. And he's still building more probes. He's kind of overshooting the probe mark. Building 77 SCVs. He's on the perfect spot, but still making SCVs, so probably will end up at around 82. Random number, I know, just said something random, but probably 82. Correction, 79. He stopped making SCVs. 79, the magic number. Comes off the bottom. Marines stemming for... It's Reavers on the scene, ready to shoot everything that they can. Tank there, though, being an absolute bitch. And smacking those Reavers really, really hard. Marines coming in, Marines going down pretty damn hard. Oh, drop on the top side. It's a double drop at the same time. This time around, Byul gets caught slipping, gets stormed really hard. I couldn't see. He had 79 SCVs, now down to 26, which means we lost 43 SCVs. Wait, oh, not 43. We lost 53 SCVs to the storm. Pretty much everything on the minerals is dead and gone, and his minerals are now kind of low. This is the... Is it the worst case scenario for Byul? Is it the worst case scenario? I don't want to call it too soon. It's bad. We both can see that. It's a bad situation. He doesn't like it. He would rather be in a different situation. But this is a good situation for Byul. Now, well, a bad situation for Byul, good for Henessy. It's good for Byul in the sense that that drop hit him very late into the game. He still has a lot of units to defend with, so he could survive this storm. He could weather the storm if he can just defend against the coming shuttle drops well enough to prevent disaster. Big gateway base proxy there on the bottom middle. Stargates coming in for probably carriers. We have a fleet beacon on the top corner there. Level 1 attack for air or level 2 attack for air is on the way on the Corsairs. Level 2 attack, level 1 armor finished up. Zealots on level 1 armor, 0 shield, 1 attack. He's got triple forge, so you can get 3 upgrades at the same time. Drop from the bottom, goes in, but turns around. Drop from the top there, gets target fired. And now the one from the bottom comes in as the Valkyries are on the wrong side, but Byul stims in, sniping the shuttles perfectly. Templar does not unload. The Zealots were the only things unloading. No Templars on the scene. So this is exactly what Byul has to do. Defend against the double drops, keep the workers alive, recover the economy, and then at some point, he should be strong enough to go for a counterattack. Mech already on 1-1. Level 1 air attack is on the way, has to rebuild a couple of stuff here on the bottom, has triple armory. Here's number 4, only on 5 factors at the moment, but he's defending just perfectly fine. Drop comes in at the same time as he's trying to fly away. Lost the High Templar. SCVs are gone, so Storms with some tanks. Pretty good choice. Another proxy base are on the way, on the middle left. Tank drop there coming in onto Hennessy's economy. Probes running away. Oh, it's 40 of them. I'm gonna try to hit a couple more. Our thing is hiding there on the top corner. Now, luckily for Henessy, he's got a lot of money in the bank. He should be able to recover, but it will slow him down if he doesn't really manage to hit anything right now. He has to hit Byul right now pretty hard, pretty damn hard. Otherwise, Byul is going to take over the game, because his economy will recover faster than Hennessy's. Difference being, both players have different amounts of minerals at the moment. Byul is still in a good situation. Henessy, also in a very good situation, honestly. Honestly, both players are looking fine. Coming over to the bottom, he got spotted out by Marines standing around, but the Valkyries miss the shuttles. They miss it quite badly, and they're still going the wrong direction. He's actually going to completely miss the shuttles, but now both players are dancing. They're trying to avoid each other. Well, Hennessy's trying to avoid the shuttles. Byul is trying to find them, but by doing so, they're, avoiding each other. Not on purpose, but by accident. The Valkyries return home before the shuttles have arrived, and he still flies into that Marine on the bottom. He still flies into it, so now we're still in a situation where he's running away and he's on the chase. He throws down a couple of scans to try and find the shuttles. He saw them earlier right there, has no more scans available. So the shuttles are going all the way, the long way around, and another drop there comes in at the same time. Another drop comes in at the same time. Storms on the Marines, not any SCVs. Still pretty good. Killing some Marines is good, even at this stage in the game. Something always better than nothing. Although killing those Marines was pretty much nothing, because he's already maxed out again. 69 SCVs. Mining from only 5 refineries. Still in 8 barracks and 5 ferric factories. Starport... I can't say starportees. So now we have the carriers showing their face. They have been revealed. We have Valkyries on the map, so they are not going to be that effective. But we have shield batteries on the way at a safe distance. And is he building more carriers? 8 of them at the moment, 1 more on the way for a total of 9. Killing some Dragoons to open up supply space. The upgrades for ground are currently on 311. The air is on... Let me click on 211. Almost on 222. Drop from the bottom, comes in, storms, hits the storm, but the SCVs already went to safety, so about... Well, actually kills a lot of SCVs on the gas, so still goes down 13 SCVs, from 69 down to 56, so still a really good hit. And right on the gas, what matters... I wouldn't say most, but gas still matters a lot. Getting your SCVs killed that are on the gas, it hurts, it's annoying. Byul puts some of his SCVs from the minerals onto the gas, because he knows he needs gas to build anti-air, Valkyries, and probably tanks and Marines with their level 3 attack upgrades. Amazingly strong against... Oh, drop comes in. Oh, unloads High Templars on the scene. This one might actually just roll into... Oh, no, doesn't roll into range. Kills some Marines instead. Has 1 more Storm there, though. Storms everywhere. It's like 7 High Templars on the scene, storming all the Valkyries to death. That actually killed a lot. His supply went down from almost 200 down to 129. The storms are killing all the ground defense and making life easier for the carriers. And now no longer have to worry about all those Valkyries in the sky. So a lot of Marines. Marines, as I said before, with level 3 attack, they are awesome against interceptors. Really awesome. They kill those bitches pretty damn quick. Our Valkyries on the way. Gonna finish soon. We have Science Facility. We don't have an add-on for a covert op, so no lockdowns and ghosts. Areas on level 2 attack, level 0 armor, ground is on 2-2. Carriers are almost finished up with their upgrades. A couple more have finished up. 11 carriers now. Another drop there in the mix to try and sneak in under the protection, under the confusion of interceptor attacks. Comes in over the bottom. Stims it down. Marines alone. Oh, Templars don't get the storm. Marines stay alive. The carriers retreat back to the shield batteries to heal up those shields. So far, Byul is having an amazing game, but Henessy managed to land some punches, but hasn't managed to break that defense, that armor that Byul is wielding on his chest. He's trying to pierce through with his blade, but the blade just gets deflected every single time. Arbiter Tribunal on the scene. We might see Stasis. Stasis will counter the Valkyries for sure. Drop going over the bottom side. Carriers going for this top left section away from this heavy defense. Like, there's a lot of turrets here, a lot of Marines. He's going for a weaker section. Smart choice. If this is too hard to attack, attack something else. Kills 3 turrets. It's something. Almost nothing, but it's something. So a couple more shield batteries there on the ground. A lot of units there prepared to go for a drop, I assume. But first, going to be this. I see what he's going to do. Going to go for a drop from the bottom, where we have 1 turret. Just 1. He should have done this long ago. A drop from the bottom, where Byul has nothing to defend himself with, except a couple of Valkyries hanging there. Attack for the top side there, coming in, starts unloading those shuttles. There's Templars on the scene. Templars get sniped immediately. Drop comes in over the bottom as the Valkyries run away, kills all the SCVs again. Beautiful shot, had about 65 and down to 14. Beautiful shot. The Valkyries ran to the top to defend against the carriers, and then the shuttle went in, kills the SCVs. Economy is pretty much back to where he began at the start of the game. 17 SCVs, 1500 minerals, it's something. Triple command center, it's something to recover with. But all Henessy has to do right now is keep on attacking and killing stuff, and he will outpace and outproduce and outmass and outlive the Byul. Byul is in danger. Drop there coming over the top side. We have carriers here waiting to strike. We have Corsairs in the mix to push those Valkyries away or into a grave. Corsairs coming in. Valkyries do not like Corsairs with their level 2-2, 3-2-2. Valkyries having a tough time. Valkyries are focused on the Corsairs right now. They're killing the Corsairs because those are the most important parts to kill. Draw attack from the front. It's Zealots attacking from the front and a drop there from the bottom coming in as well. Carriers retreating towards the safety of shield batteries. Most of the Valkyries do go down as they chase into the cannons. Drop comes in over the bottom side. Valkyries in between, but the Templar unloads right on time and storms on the SCVs as they try to run away, but misses the storm. Oh, close. 3 SCVs. Economy is really, really bad. Economy is exceptionally bad for Byul right now. But he's still alive, still in the game. He's still standing. But things are not looking pretty. His supply is huge though. 34 SCVs, 180 supply. That's a lot of fighting power. But he lost some of his supply depots in the front, so he's currently supply blocked. Actually, he's making new supply depots on the bottom. Command Center number 4 finished up to help him recover that SCV count. But yeah, things not looking pretty. He's got too much army. He's got too much army, not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Arbiter in the back. Stasis upgrade is finished up. He's getting Arbiter energy upgrade. So goes in yet again. Carriers there on the hill. Corsairs pushing forward, attacking the Valkyries. Marines at the bottom, trying to kill interceptors. And they're really good at it. They're really good at killing interceptors. But directly attacking the Corsairs. Valkyries are going down, but not very quickly. All the turrets are gone. Drop on the bottom side again going in. Engineering Bay there sees it, but Byul might not see it himself as he's too focused on other things. Goes in with the Valkyries as if he's running to safety. 2 Templars ready to storm, but they miss. Oh no, they hit. They hit. A really good hit. They're already on low HP. 1 more Templar is alive because taken down before it can storm. Really good storm there on the Valkyries. Now on the top side, their carry is going in. Supply count dropped from about 190 to 145. Byul is now really in trouble. He is now actually in trouble. He's got no money to produce. No Marines in the base to really take down interceptors. He's got armor coming in over the top side as well. Henessy is doing it. Henessy is doing it. Arrives, SCVs returning back to work. They were away from home for too long. Great stages on the SCVs. It's impossible to make money now. And the commander gets taken down as well. Oh yeah, Henessy, you are on fire. This was really well played. Really well played. There's nothing Byul can do. All of his workers are stuck in the frozen zone. And he taps out, calls GG, and Henessy wins game number 1 here in PvT against Byul. Very strong performance. Really good drops. Really good defense for most of the game, but then a couple of those drops managed to sneak through under the protection of carriers, and Byul could not deflect those attacks. Not anymore. It was too much to handle, too much to bear, and now there's nothing left to stand on. That's game number 1. Let's very quickly add the score so I don't forget for the next video. There's 1 win there for Henessy. So that was game number 1 between Byul and Henessy. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do return when I upload part number 2 sometime this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, my friends. Have a great, great day.